Hello guys, Jimmy here. So, I'm the co-founder and CMO of the Social Media Market, and as you can see here, I'm also a badass at social media marketing and restaurant marketing. Today, I'm going to teach you something really cool, which is how to turn followers into sales in Instagram specifically. So, before I show you the flow chart, I'm gonna need to show you this specifically, the sales funnel for Instagram. So, what is the advertising sales funnel for Instagram? So there's three steps to it. Before someone can actually become a new customer, the first step is actually they have to know about you. So the first step is actually to increase the brand awareness. Before your ideal customer can come to your restaurant, they have to know you even exist. That's the first step. They have to know you're there. They have to know what kind of restaurant you have. Is it a breakfast place? Is it a vegan place? Is it a Mexican place? Is it a sushi place? Where you're located? What are the hours? So they have to know about you. What makes you special? So the first thing is to increase the brand awareness. That's the first step. Once you have increased the brand awareness, the second step is to get your target audience, your ideal customer, to consider your restaurant, right? So why do they want to come into your restaurant? Is it because you have they saw your Instagram and you have a bunch of really good, delicious food photos, or is it because you actually gave them an offer? 2 for 1 appetizers or happy hour, or you actually gave them a free dessert if they came in. So once your target audience know you exist, you want to persuade them to consider coming to your restaurant. And like I said, here's what offers are really useful. And then after they're considering coming to your restaurant and they have a coupon for a free dessert or something, that's where you actually get your target audience, your ideal customers to become a new customer. So you have successfully persuaded your customer to experience your restaurant, right? And I know you have a really cool and awesome restaurant. So I'm pretty sure that once someone comes and experiences the food and the atmosphere, they're very likely to become a loyal customer, right? So here are the three steps to an advertising sales funnel. So now that you know this, we're gonna jump to the flow chart. I'm gonna show you uh, how to use Instagram to get more customers into your restaurant. So here it is. See, we have all the elements. We have the brand awareness phase, the consider your restaurant phase, and then the new customer, loyal customer phase. So let's start from the beginning. Like I said, this specific video is just gonna be like a big visual kind of video. It's just to teach you about the strategy. I'm not specifically gonna teach you how to implement the strategy in this video. If you have any questions, just comment below and I'll answer them. So you have your ideal customer. So here's the ideal customer. He's just hanging out on Instagram, liking pictures, and they don't know about you. So the first thing they have to do is you have to increase brand awareness so they know you actually exist. These are actually three of my favorite ways for your ideal customers to find out about you. So the first way is shoutouts. So if you go to one of our clients, I'll give you an example. A shout out is simply people like this guy, the vegan concierge, posting about you, right? So different people posting about you, that's a shout out. So there's gonna be this girl, Jess, who specifically she's vegan and she has a bunch of vegan friends. She's gonna post about you, give you a shout out. So all her friends who most likely are also vegan. Not most of them, but some of them are vegan are gonna see it, and then they're gonna find out you actually exist. That's a shout out. A way to increase shout out to have something like this in your restaurant. It says receive a free whatever if you check in or tag us in your photos in Facebook or Instagram, right? They see it and they're like, oh man, I get free chocolate truffle. I just have to check in. So let me check in. Let me tell all my friends I'm here eating at this restaurant and how cool this restaurant is. So that's how you get a shout out. There's another thing called influence marketing, which is pretty much, for example, this chick, Chelsea Peapots, she has almost 17,000 followers and she lives in Las Vegas. So most of them, and she's vegan. So most of her followers are probably live in Vegas and are vegan. So you get someone like her to give you a shout out. So this vegan influencer, Chelsea P. Potts, with almost 17,000 followers who are vegan, and also Las Vegas, which is where Go Vegan Cafe is, she actually gave Go Vegan a shout out. And as you can see, she got a bunch of almost 500 likes and a bunch of comments. So her followers are going to, some of them didn't know about Go Vegan Cafe, and now they're gonna know about it, right? So that's how you get a bunch of brand awareness going. Yeah, another way is to find your ideal customer in the internet. So one way to find your ideal customer is to check on your competitors' geotags, because or in a restaurant that is very similar to yours, you check their geotags. So people who actually came here, Veggie Nation is a place we sell vegetarian, plant-based, vegan kind of food. So people who actually come here and check in with a picture are very likely to also want to come to Vegan Cafe. But some of them don't know about your restaurant, so you can just like their pictures and follow them, and they're gonna find out. They're gonna get a notification, and they're gonna find out about you. So that's how you do it to get a bunch of brand awareness. And then once you have a bunch of brand awareness, then people can start considering your restaurant. So, for example, for Go Vegan Cafe, one of our restaurant, we have almost 1,800 profile views in a week. So it means there's 1,800 people of potential customers checking in the website. And out of those 1,800, around 700 are becoming followers, which is around a 38% conversion rate, right? So that's how it works. So you're getting a bunch of brand awareness. People are going to look at your profile and then your restaurant, Instagram, and then uh, you're now they're gonna follow you. Now you have them in the funnel, in the Instagram funnel. Now they're gonna start watching your content, and some of them actually gonna. And once they start watching their content, you're gonna have their. You know how there's market share. You're gonna have mind share, or top of mind. They're gonna be thinking about you more, and then that way they're very likely to become new customers and to make a sale, and they're gonna go back to the Instagram, and then you're gonna have more mindshare, and they're more likely to come. So yeah, all these people who are following almost 10,000 followers, and as you can see here, if you know what you're doing, then you're gonna make sure most of them are in your target range, which is 25 to 44. If they're 25 to 44, they can go out 2 3 times a week, no problem, and make sure they actually are in the city your restaurant's in, most of the followers. So as you can see, like 90% of the followers are in Las Vegas, Henderson, Spring Valley, Enterprise, which all of them are part of the Las Vegas except Los Angeles. Another kind of way, which is like the cool kind of way, is you can have you can persuade them to actually consider your restaurant by giving them a coupon. So as you can see, it says subscribe and receive a special coupon. And then if you click on it, uh, you actually messengers can open. So messengers can open and they're gonna subscribe to our messenger bot. They're gonna get a coupon in order for us to persuade them to come and become a new customer and to make a sale. And even if they don't come, you're gonna have them in your messenger audience database. All right. So once you have them, you're gonna have a specific sequence in order for them to become new customers. So like I said, I'll explain this probably in another video because this video is long enough. So it's pretty simple. Just ask them, hey, have you ever been to a store before? If they say no, you put in a sales sequence, right, with a bunch of offers, educational messages, right? You send them an offer and then you ask them, hey, you have time to come to the restaurant and redeem your coupon. Says yes. So chin chin, you sell new customer, and then you subscribe them to your newsletter. That way, you can send them a newsletter every twice a month, and that way you're gonna have more mind share. Your restaurant's gonna be top of mind for them, so they're more likely to become loyal customer. If they say no, then you maybe send an educational message about how your food is very delicious because of this and that, and then send me an offer. Same thing. Then you ask them, hey, did you redeem the offer? And then a bunch of just a sequence like that until they come. Remember, they can always unsubscribe from the sequence just by texting stop. Sometimes for a person to come, you just have to follow up a couple times, and eventually they're gonna come. We have people who actually went through this sequence, and they actually didn't come to a restaurant till the 11 offer. You know, send in different offers. Kids eat free, 2 for 1 appetizers, free smoothie, free dessert, happy hour, and all those things. And then once they come, like I say, because you have delicious food and a great atmosphere, they're most likely to come again. So that's the sequence. That's what we use to actually turn followers into sales. So if you have any questions, just leave a comment below and I'll answer the question. All right.